Only 3% of us are actually doing our job well. Hey guys, Aaron Lucas with Greenwood Homes Realty Careers, and today we're going to be talking about the most important thing in real estate. So like I said, only 3% of us are doing our job well. There's roughly 1.3 million agents in the United States, and only 43,000 are going to sell more than 25 homes this year. And that's just mind-blowing to me. And you might be asking yourself why. And some would say, hobbyists, part-timers, people who want to help one or two family members throughout the year, flippers, whatever it might be. But I would argue it's because they're not focusing on the most important thing in real estate. So before we get into what is the most important thing, I want to talk about what are not the most important things. And it's not that these things aren't important and that they don't move the needle, they just move it a little bit and they're not the best thing for your business. So, it's not going to be hiring an assistant. It's not going to be finding the perfect brokerage. It's not going to be getting your business organized. It's not going to be finding the perfect lead source. And it's not going to be finding more leads. Like I said, all of these things are important, but they're not the most important thing. And are you ready for the most important thing? Appointments. Setting appointments, conducting appointments, getting face-to-face with buyers and sellers is ultimately what's going to move the needle the most for your business. All right, so next I want you to get your phone out. I'll wait a couple seconds. No, seriously, get your phone out. We're gonna do a business well check. We're gonna check the health of your business. And this is what I want you to do. Open up your calendar app and I want you to look over the next 7 days. How many appointments do you have on your calendar? 3, 1, maybe worse, none? If you don't have the appointments on your calendar, you probably aren't getting the contract signed that you want, which means you're not having the closings that you want, which probably means you're not making the money that you would like to make. So we're gonna get intentional in our next step. I want you guys, we have roughly 5 months left in 2019. How many appointments can you go on for the rest of those 5 months? Is that 1 a week? Is that 2 a week? A couple a day? I know we've talked about our business plans in the past and some of you might have those numbers, dialed in as far as what what it is. But my push to you would be go outside your comfort zone a little bit. If you know you can get 1 a week, why not shoot for 2 a week? Push the envelope, push your business so that you can create the business that you actually want to have. We've talked about the most important thing in real estate is setting appointments. Now, how do we actually make that happen? We're gonna cover it in 4 steps. The first one we just went over and it was being intentional and setting intentions. Whatever that number was that you just wrote down for those 5 months, we gotta go a step further. Write it down. I don't care if it's on a sticky note on your desk, if it's on your phone, the screensaver, or on your computer, wherever it is, just make sure that you are constantly seeing it and constantly being reminded of what your appointment goal is, and as well as how many have you actually gone on, for the rest of these 5 months. Number 2 is gonna be, having a why. And this is all over in sales, any industry, you always hear about, have a deeper purpose. But a lot of times people are very surface. So maybe it's money, maybe it's time, but that's not emotional. I like to say have an emotional why. Why do you want more money? Why do you want more free time? Is it so that you can go on that dream vacation you wanted to go on? Is it so that you can provide for your college, your kids' college? Is it maybe to start investing, retirement, whatever it may be? Those are some positive things, but also think about negative consequences too. What happens if you don't go on the amount of appointments that you want to go on? Maybe it means you have to tell your kids no. You have to tell your spouse no. Those are painful emotions that you feel whenever you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Number 3 is gonna be we have to have a plan. So, we've talked about, we've got our why, we've got intentions, but how are we actually, rubber meets the road, how are we gonna make this happen? Maybe you've paid for a data and a dialer and those kind of tools. You're paying for them every single month and you're not using them. Maybe now is the time that we start doing those for sale by owners, those expireds. We start talking to our sphere more. We get more intentional about, setting more appointments, not just saying, well, I'm gonna go on 20 appointments this year and I hope I hit my goal. We have to have a mapped out plan and process. And number 4 is huge also. We have to celebrate. If we set a goal of, let's say 40 appointments, and that's really pushing ourselves past our comfort zone, and we get there, we should reward ourselves. So maybe it's a weekend getaway, maybe it's a movie night, maybe it's a date night, whatever it may be. Maybe it's something with the kids, I don't care, but reward yourself. That way you continue to push your business to the level that you want to push it to. Today we've talked about the most important thing in real estate, and that's setting appointments. And my question to you is this: are you gonna let it be another video that you just watch and don't implement? Are you actually gonna take action on setting more appointments, conducting more appointments, getting intentional, having, knowing your why, and having a plan and a celebration in place? I hope so. Remember, the goal of real estate is to get people to know you, like you, and trust you. And if you're not committed, you're interested. Make sure to share this with a friend or two who needs to see it and leave a comment down below. See you guys in the next episode.